Hey guys, it's Bo here with Light Leaf Nursery. Back again, and today we'll make a short little video on this. Man, we got a spider plant, and I can't really. This chlorophytum, I think, is the correct term of this plant. It's used as a house plant, but a lot of people use it for hanging baskets outside. And they do great in shade. They don't take direct sun real well. They can take morning sun, but they like afternoon shade. They're just an annual here if used outside in Tennessee in our zone, 7B. A lot of people throw them away, but man, this is just a plant that keeps on giving right here. And I say that because we got babies and lots of babies, bunches of babies. You can keep these things going and leave these in your wheel to your kids if you want to. They don't stop. And I'll show you real quick how, and it's January, it's January 6th right now. So I'll root these inside, and I'll pot them up once they're rooted in and take them out in the greenhouse after the threat of a freezer frost is gone, and man, they'll just start growing like crazy. And you can give them away, you can sell them, which what I do, I sell them. You can make a pretty good little profit off these guys, and as long as you keep this mother plant alive, they'll keep on going. You ain't even got to do that. This one is kind of ragged looking. It's starting. I almost left it out too long. But I brought it in just in time. So what we're going to do is, let me find my clippers. And this is simple. It's simple, so simple. So as you can see its little roots. You get a shot there. You can see its little roots right here. And its little umbilical cord, I guess you could say, since they are babies, it's coming off the plant. All you got to do is cut that umbilical cord, and there you go. And there you go. There's your spider plant. There it is. See the little roots, all that good stuff. And there it is. And that's a pretty good little baby. So what we'll do is, let me set mama back here. Ow, get out my face. Ticklish. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll get these cups. Now you can order them online. These are 4-inch cups. You don't have to use these. This is just, I always have extra left over from seasons before. And once you get a bunch of these, you don't have to buy them anymore. You know, you can just keep on using them. As long as you don't tear them up or, throw them away. Potting soil, just regular old potting soil, not garden soil, just potting soil, something that is for containers. Because all you're doing is just getting them rooted in. That's all you want to do. You can take a pen. It seems like I used this in the last video. But I take my old Dollar General tray here. Old pan. You can get like 3 of these for $2. And I fill it up with water. I put the potting soil in here dry. I don't like putting pot soil over here and then trying to water it. You can. It just takes a little second. But I'll fill this about halfway up with water, and then this will just soak this up. It'll soak that water up. It's just less work, you ain't making a big old mess. And so basically, it's so simple. Y'all don't even have to watch this. Y'all can do this. And just take, you don't even need that pen. Look here. Sometimes there's some chunks down in there like that. I'll get that out of there. Just put that sucker in there. Take your roots. And you can bury a little bit of the foliage. It ain't going to hurt it because you want it kind of down in there. Just put it in there. Push the dirt around it. And shablammy. It don't get no easier than that. free plants. Who don't like free plants? I love free plants. And that's will be what it looked like. And so it will probably take about 2 months. You know, they like that cycle, that on and off, like we talked about in the seed, you know, starting the seeds, you know, just dark and light, you know, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It don't have to be exact. They're tough. These almost look like what they call monkey grass, which goes in a lot, which you see a lot of borders in Tennessee landscapes. There actually is a bunch of places. You can throw them out in the middle of the road and they'll grow. Some people confuse them because of the variegated color in the grass. That's what they kind of look like. But they're actually a house plant. But like I said, they're cool if you got a good shady place and a hanging basket. Sell a lot of these now. So I'll put them in a little hanging basket. Here's my pothos. Now this is an 8-inch hanging basket. And I grow these from cuttings too. Look how beautiful. That little thing about 6 months ago was a twig. And that's a pothos. I can't remember which kind it is. It almost looks like a hosta, but it's a house plant. Yeah, y'all know what pothos are. Anywho, I got about $1 in that bucket. I got about $1/4 in that hanger. And probably about 25 cents in pot sold. Now, I'll sell these for, I forgot what I did. I think $25 for a basket. That's a lot of money right there. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 100, 200, that's like $300 worth of hanging baskets just in here, just for what little work you've done. And like I said, I wouldn't use clear containers because a lot of roots are light sensitive when they grow. And clear containers, I know I said it in the other video, you can use it to start your seeds with. If that's all you got, you can use it. But if these things are going to grow roots and going to stay in here for a while, if you use a clear container, it can create some algae problems on the inside of that container. And a lot of roots are light sensitive, so they kind of like to be in the dark. Kind of like I am all the time. I'm always in the dark. I don't know what's going on. But anywho, so yeah, that's as simple as that, y'all. Free plants. Like I said, give them away. If you're cheap like I am, give them away to birthdays. You know, just Christmas, what have you. And yeah, Mom's Day, moms love these things, you know. Give these to your mama. Your mama will love them. Got to keep mom happy. So, yeah, that's it. So we'll get to planting it and just fill these things up with water. You can let them dry out a little bit. They don't have to stay soaking wet. But like I said, it'll take probably about 2 months for these things to root in to where they're ready to go in the hanging basket. This right here, y'all, was this last year. Not too shabby, huh? Yeah, like I said, it's the plant that keeps on giving. So there you go. I won't make this any longer because it's pretty simple. But yeah, just fill your tray. And another thing with these trays, fill them up with water outside or in your garage or something first and make sure you ain't got no pinholes in them, because you don't want to fill these things up with water, go to work, come home, and it'd be all over the inside of your house. You know, it wouldn't be good. So always test these out, because I've got them from the store before and they've been punctured. And me not checking, just fill it up with water and walk away from it, come back, and there's water everywhere. But usually they're pretty tough. So, yeah, and these cups, you know, like I said, you can use solo cups. That's fine. Just something that don't let the light to the roots. You know, you can get these, go to your local nursery. And they throw these things away half the time. They're throwing them in the dumpster. They'll be happy to give them to you. Get rid of them. A lot of times if you see landscape people planting flowers on the job site, go up and say, hey, can I have your containers? They'll be more than happy to give them to you, because half the time they don't reuse them and they end up in our landfills, which that's the last thing we need is more damn plastic in our landfills, in our earth, you know. So just try to reuse everything you can. But anywho, set them by a good, they take indirect light. They don't need direct sunlight. But what I have found is if you keep them in, they're kind of light colored. But once you take them outside, they'll darken up. They'll get real pretty. The variegation, they'll get a little bit more greener. The variegation will come out in them a little bit more. So yeah, there it is, free plants. So when you're filling these up with water, it might take several times because they're going to draw a lot of water up and they're going to empty this pan. I only just fill it up about halfway. You'll find out that just look in there, go in there about a couple hours later, the water will probably be gone to where they're starting to suck it up. Just keep filling this pan up till the top of these cups are moist, you know, a little damp, wet, and you know that they are watered. And after you do that, after they're damp, just go ahead and probably put maybe, I don't know, fill it up to where the holes are on the cup of the water, or on the hole of the cup of water. Anyway, it's about right there. You know, fill it back up to about right there after these are good and wet, and then you don't have to mess with it for a while. You know, so there's that. All right, we'll see you. Bye.